Well, it's the second game that the Mets are playing the Cardinals, and they're losing big time, 9-0. So there's no point in watching TV. Got the radio on in the background here just for some fun. Who knows what'll happen? Probably nothing. But I decided time better spent making a video. So here's some stuff that I got recently, and we're going to start with this. It's a Frank Sinatra record. Now, I've said in my past videos, whenever I've shown Frank Sinatra, I'm pretty much done with collecting Frank Sinatra LPs. But I keep finding 10-inch records and, you know, things like that that are interesting. And this one was really interesting. Cool. Get Happy. Love this cover. It's a 78 speed 10-inch record. At least I think it's 78. Here we go. Not being prepared. Anyway, 10-inch record, and it's a Columbia 6i label. You know, it's funny. When I started making this video, my neighbor upstairs hadn't been home for like, I mean, I've been home here for about 3 or 4 hours, and there's been nothing. As soon as the camera starts rolling, screeches up there. Anyway, I like to throw that in just for fun. Anyway, it's a Dell Shannon album, the best of Dell Shannon. Dell Shannon, the funny thing about him is I love 3 songs by him. That's Runaway, of course, Little Town Flirt, and also Hats Off to Larry. But I don't know if I really need all of this, but this was cheap enough, and I got to tell you, I'm going to give it a shot. I like the man's 3 songs. Let's hear the rest. You know what I mean? So, next album, something that I'd heard before, some tracks off it. It's the Love Unlimited Orchestra Rhapsody in White. Barry White arranging and conducting. Great cover. And, of course, I like the songs on here that I've heard. What is it? Love's Theme. You know. So, here's an album that I already had, and I recommend this. This one was $1. I already have this, but I think I have a second pressing. Like, it really matters, I don't know, but it's Dick Clark's 20 Years of Rock and Roll. This is a really good album. It's got a lot of acts on here going from the 50s to the 70s. And it's a double record set on Buddha Records. Really, really good stuff on here. I mean, this is a very common album. You find it everywhere. Garage sales. This was, like I said, $1 for a double record set. And this was the original label, I think. The Buddha, purple Buddha label. So, I decided to replace it. I think the one I had was on a black label that I got at the flea market. Now, the rest of the records I'm going to show are by one band, and that band is The Ventures. So, if you don't like The Ventures, I don't think you want to look at the rest, but I got quite a lot of Ventures records in the past 2 or 3 weeks, whatever. I'm going to start with this one, no particular order. The Ventures, A Go-Go. You know, The Ventures, it's really funny about them. I played some of their albums at the store, and some of them I like, and some of them I really don't like. It's funny, you know, I think the ones where there's songs where I really know the songs, like in this one, you got stuff like The In Crowd, I Can't Get No Satisfaction, I Like It Like That, Wooly Bully, La Bamba, you know, stuff like, I think you can see why I would like this. I know the songs. And when they're good, they're very, very good. But sometimes I really don't like what I'm hearing by them. It's funny. The songs that I know, great. The Ventures in Space, which I often heard. I think people have said this is their best album or one of their best albums. Weigh in the comment section. Let me know. I heard a couple of tracks off this. Liked it right away. You know, some Ventures albums I pass up. Like today there was just in the record store their first album called The Ventures with a picture of the band on the cover, and I played some of the songs off it in the record store, and I just didn't like it, so why buy it? They were asking $15 for that one. Most of these are not that pricey at all. Here's one, The Ventures, Walk Don't Run. This is going to be turning into a Ventures video, I'm sure, just about the Ventures. But I'd like to really know what people think of them. And how many albums do they have? Seems like they've got 100 albums or something like that. But, it's good stuff to put on in the background to listen to because it's music, instrumental music. Here you go, the Ventures, let's go. Interesting covers, some of these. Okay, here's one $1 million weekend. Ventures. Okay, now we got one, Mashed Potatoes and Gravy by the Ventures. Wild Things. Wow, got some nice looking ladies on there. Now here's an interesting title. Twist with the Ventures. Everybody back at this time seemed to have been doing albums related to the Twist, the great dance sensation. Even Connie Francis has an album, Twist, the Twist or something. That's really it for finds, but I also happened to pull out, since I knew I was going to be showing these Ventures records, I figured I'm going to take a couple other Ventures albums that I already have. These I bought a long time ago, but I'll make this so far my complete Ventures collection. This is what I've got on the Ventures. This is Golden Greats Hits album by the Ventures. This is the first Ventures album that I came across. I showed this a long time ago. And the other one is The Ventures Knock Me Out, which I've had for a while. So, in addition to new vinyl finds, this is also my Ventures collection as of now. And like I say, I have passed up a few Ventures albums. It's very hard for me because I like to get everything in a series. Once I'm interested in a group, an artist, I kind of want to have just about everything. I'm getting better at that. I'm trying to not be so much having to have it all. And that's the case with the Ventures. Some of it's funny. It could be really good at sometimes. Some of the, I guess, mid-later 60s stuff from what I can decipher. And some of it doesn't really grab me. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. And I don't think I'm going to listen to the rest of the game.